Welcome to Bottom Line Sports Talk. I'm George Abraham. You know my partner, Albert Kim. And Albert, we're getting to the time of the year where a lot of things in the summer, a lot of camps, a lot of clinics, a lot of specialty things, but we know what's coming in about 5 weeks. The King will be here.
Yeah, George introduced that really well, that during this time, it's not easy to find a lot of high school things. Not easy to find a lot of things going on because they're out. They're out of school, but pretty soon, well, a lot of things happening in high school sports. But we do know the Steel Valley All-Stars, combining players from Poland and Canfield, won the 2025 Ohio State Championship with 3 softball shutouts. George, we say about pitching in girls softball.
Yeah.
That's all you have to know. That girls follow the lead of your pitchers. They had 2 pitchers, George, by the way, that did that, and now they're going to move on and they're going to play in the in the Junior Nationals in Fargo, North Dakota. Hope they do well there. That's coming up this weekend. Also, in sports, Ella Thomas is also going to North Dakota over the weekend. She came in 4th in the 100 pounds division. She was 2-0 on the weekend before falling to the champion Kelly Valdez. George, you know what stood out to me? 9,000 wrestlers.
Oh, yeah. It's really caught
Girls
on.
wrestling. 9,000 girls
wrestling. It
wrestlers.
has really caught on in the last 4 or 5 years, especially. A lot of the teams in Western PA, they do have school teams. Now, they had them before.
Oh, that's right. They do.
Yeah.
9,000 school wrestlers are there to come in 4th out of all those wrestlers.
Yeah, and the girl won from Colorado. That tells you that it's
national.
Nationwide.
Yeah, that's right. Also in soccer, the Soccer Vision Academy, the under-17 club of local players from Trumbull, Mahoning, and Columbiana counties in Ohio, and Mercer in Pennsylvania. They were the runner-up in the National Premier League Finals on Friday. Congratulations to that group also. And also locally, high school football regular season starts in 6 weeks. This one surprised me. Southern Locals coach Rick Wright resigned with six weeks before the season started. The superintendent said that they had some differences they couldn't take care of.
They're irreconcilable. It's like a marriage.
It does. And when I saw that, Coach Wright, I hope everything's okay with his life, but whoever's taking over that job is not going to be easy.
No.
You have 6 weeks to get ready for a...
Well, he quit as principal. I could see the coaching part. It's, sideline. You'll get another coach in 10 minutes. But all of a sudden, now you need a principal 6 weeks before school starts. Yeah. Now, there are plenty of them out there because of what, over the years, a lot of people that used to go into administration have gotten out or whatever. Right. Getting a fill-in wouldn't be a problem. But a football coach this close to the season, neither job's going to be easy. And as you said, it's not going to be easy to do.
68-39 record, in his 7 years. So yeah. We talked about Center Local a lot on this show, a lot of victories. Superintendent Tom Cunningham said that let's hope that they can fill that position for Coach.
They have to fill it today?
Mm-hmm. Right, immediately, yes.
You don't have time to mess around. Let's talk a little bit about the guys that get paid to do it, although it's college. You have to go back to high school. But the MLB...
But it's high school now, too.
Yeah.
George made a good point there. He led me to a point.
Yeah.
No, there's a kid getting $10,000 as a junior in Florida that I know personally. He was in PA before. $10,000 a month he's getting paid. He's going to be a senior in high school.
Yeah. So don't think... I'm going to give you a tip. Watch Nebraska this year in football because it appears they found some money somewhere.
Yes.
And that's the name of the game. If you don't have it, you're not going to be able to compete. I was looking, Leslie, we're going to talk about this. We'll talk about Kent State later on because I understand you need money to operate, but you do have some responsibility for the safety of those young men.
No, they're playing 3 big time schools. I saw that.
We'll talk about it.
Yep.
Let's talk about the MLB. I think they got to move this All-Star game 2 weeks sooner, make it to halfway.
I would like that.
They're at 100. That's 5/8 actually.
Yes.
And they're not near the middle anymore. These guys have played 100 games, 96, 97. Right. We'll talk a little bit about...
I would go with that, George.
It would
would help me to understand.
Yeah. July 4th would be perfect. They could mix that in there with no problem at all.
But they don't do anything wise in baseball.
No,
they don't do anything wise.
No, he hasn't
You
done
have a firm belief that he doesn't even know baseball.
I don't think he knows any baseball. I don't think he likes baseball. When you call the trophy a piece of metal, you don't like the game too much. But let's talk about the two local teams. Cleveland, 46 and 49. Now, that's not what they did last year, but let's say this. They dropped 10 in a row. They immediately come out and went 5-1. They did not trash it.
Right. That was important.
I'll give them credit for. I was talking to a guy at the filling station in the way in today, and he had a Guardian shirt. And I said, "Oh man," I said, "But I'm gonna give them credit. A lot of teams would have gone in the can. They bounced right back, won 5 out of 6. Now they have to get a wild card. Detroit has put so much distance between them."
I talked to a Cleveland fan today, George, my cousin, and he's one of those guys who knows everything about Cleveland. And he said, easiest schedule in the American League.
Second half.
Yes. All their games have been on the road.
There you go.
He said they're going to play the bottom. They played already the top 60% of the league. So they're going to play the bottom 40% in the second half.
Well, they
he
should
said
make
so.
some hay.
He said they have a chance. That's why he said. He said even though they're not where they're supposed to be,
get a wild
they have
card.
a chance to get a wild
What
card.
do you think? 84, 78?
Usually
the last one.
It's going to be close to that.
So 6 over, they're 3 under. That's doable.
My guess is about I would guess somewhere between 84 and 86 will get you in.
Yeah. Nice little streak right before the break for
They
the Red Sox. Didn't want this break. Not with 10 in a row.
Them and Seattle are both on fire.
Seattle, I said, I was looking the other day. I said, I wish the boys would keep playing. I don't want them to stop. They're red hot.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing how that happens in baseball, huh, George?
Oh, it's all streaks.
That's streaks.
It's all streaks. You get on a team at 1 more and 2, ride them till they lose and hop off. You're going to lose once.
Yeah.
It's that simple. It's the only way to win.
I mean, they really do win in streaks.
Yeah.
And I don't know what.
They lose in streaks a lot, too.
No, that's what you can't put an answer. Here's a team like that would win 10 in a row, then they'll lose 8 in a row. And I don't grasp it. What goes now? Pittsburgh, I understand they stink.
They can't hit,
but I understand when you can't score any runs, you can't win.
No,
but
when they win 3-2, 2-1, it's not like they could have lost those games. Just we got Cleveland 46-49, 6-4 last 10. I think that's big.
Yeah,
and then Pittsburgh 39-58, 2-8 last 10. They had that little brief glimmer.
Oh, my. They went crazy.
Okay, and so I'm thinking they're going on the road for 9. Al and I are doing the radio show. I said, you know, Al, I said, if they could win 4 or 5 out of 9, that'd be fine. Won 1.
No. And
could have lost that one just as easily.
When George asked me that question, I remember my answer. I said, George, they're the worst road team.
Yeah,
and I can't understand it. I mean, I don't.
It's not like playing in a field where you know where the bumps are. This
They're
is
still
Major
90
League
feet.
Baseball.
Pitcher's mound's the same height.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't grasp how they could be that bad. But
2-8 in the last 10. There's no difference down there. Now, I have to ask you this. This Pham guy, he's a 10-year veteran, and they just got him caught. He could finally see.
I know.
Explain that to me.
Explain that happen. How can I can't? For you guys who
You
don't
mean
follow him,
they
Tommy
have
Pham
the best-
has been lousy all year. I mean,
Up
lousy.
until what, about a month ago?
And he said
6 weeks.
He was blinking his eyes. And
Couldn't
somebody
see.
said, "What's wrong?" He's like, "I'm not seeing good."
No.
They got him new contacts.
Pounding the
Now
ball.
he's killing it. Well, it's good times because they're going to get rid of him.
Yeah.
So that maybe a little.
Yeah, but he's making himself
available
some
for something
money.
else. Yeah.
Hey, another thing too, just the difference in these. You talk about situation. I know you're a Pirate fan, and yesterday, kid for Philly pitched. He had an all-star clause in his contract. Well, they didn't pick him. One, because he couldn't. He pitched yesterday.
Pitch, right.
They paid him anyway. Now you swing that over to the Pirates.
They would take money off him.
They cut that guy with 2 weeks left.
Yes.
And it. I'll tell you what, they can
Makes a
laugh.
major difference.
Don't think some free agent's going to look at that and say, you know what, I'm not going there. I jokingly said the kid that the Pirates drafted found out the Pirates drafted him and reported himself to ICE. I mean, honestly, it's a sad state of affairs.
It's the saddest there is in baseball.
Now, the Home Run Derby's Monday night, and it gets people.
I used to follow it.
Yeah.
I
don't.
admit.
No.
Well,
when they put Cruz in it, they destroyed it. They took any bit of credibility. Guy batting .202 with 11 homers or whatever. You should have to be an all-star to be in it. But once again, here's the problem. They make so much money, like your wife says. And like $50,000 doesn't get them off the couch. $100,000 would have made those guys do laps. And today,
past. Oh no,
no, the guy making.
They said, "What do you want me to run around the stadium 40 times?"
Yeah, the guy making $27 million. Yeah, here we want you.
Well, they try to get out of it. That's
no, they don't want to.
Like they'll call their manager and say,
"Oh, they're not in it."
Hey,
No.
is there any way you can
The guy for the Braves,
get me out of this?
He just got out of it, and
they want out of it.
My thought is, it's like the dunk contest. Been there, done that, and once you do it once or twice.
Yeah, they're trying to make new rules. They're trying to make it interesting. It doesn't interest me anymore.
No,
it doesn't.
No,
I gotta admit, I love baseball. It's my favorite sport, but home run derby doesn't excite me.
Fewer and fewer want to participate.
Yes,
and we could say that about
for sure.
Dunk contest. We can say that about the home run derby. Now you'll see some show. I've often thought about this, and I'm not kidding here. I heard someone say something the other day, but I thought of this years ago. They put these little kids in the outfield, and this cruise hits them 108 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah.
My suggestion is let it land.
Yes. Or move out of the way.
Am I missing something?
Or move out of the way quickly. Jeez, man. I see them out there. I know I saw them all the time. There's some kids that aren't big enough to catch the ball.
All right, so we do agree on that. But the surprise team in the league so far is the Tigers. I have a buddy, biggest Tiger fan in the world. I texted him about 2 weeks ago. I said, "Do you know they're 103-59?" And I don't think
he didn't even know it. Did
I don't think he knew it. And I'm thinking, now could you play them to win it all at 7-1?
Oh yeah, for sure. Because they got Scuba at the top of their rotation.
He can win twice.
The thing is, when I read that, George, I wasn't to the normal fan they are, but they've been good for not just this year.
Like,
see, you know what I'm saying?
But last year, about now's when they started that spurt.
But if you fall, from this point on,
yeah.
If you fall, it would say, Detroit's coming into this season.
Yeah.
Had the best record in the second half of the season. Look out for them.
Yes.
But because the name's Detroit, they're not the Yankees, the Dodgers. Yeah. It's still a surprise.
Now, you're the Yankees and Dodgers. You have to be out there begging for pitching.
They are. They're going to get
There's no possible way.
They have injuries. So I don't never get them crybaby.
Right.
But they both teams have lost pitcher after pitcher.
Listen to this. I heard this stat. You ready for this stat? The Astros have 15 on the IL.
And they're still playing like that?
First place. It really made me think. But I
don't recognize their players, by the way.
No, not about
they've
two or
changed their
three
team.
of them.
No, the Alvarez and Altuve's, but I'm talking about they don't have the same players.
On the fly, they did it.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, and they're in first place. I looked because I have a kid that does some yard work and stuff for me, and somehow he said something about who was in first place in that league. And I said Houston, but then I looked, I didn't realize by how much.
Mm-hmm. 6.5 they were. I don't know if they still are.
No, they're tough. Yeah, No, they're tough. You're not lying.
Yeah.
The surprise player is Cal Raleigh.
Yes, by far.
38 homers.
What a year he's having.
Let me ask you something. We've talked, because you're my baseball guy. He almost has 40 already.
Yeah.
Now, once again, we know they're at the 5/8 pole. They're not.
Right.
The All-Star game is not halfway. Don't fool yourself. But my question to you is this. Will the wear and tear of catching every day, about another 5 weeks when it's 100 every day in the Midwest, will it catch them?
I would say no. And the reason I say that is, if you ask me batting average, I would say, he's not.
He can lift that one out of four.
He's going to be swinging from the heels.
I got you.
And he doesn't care.
No,
he makes 3 outs.
He's a 230 hitter.
Yeah, he wants to hit him out. So I think he's going to be okay. I think he'll end up close to 60.
So you don't think he'll wear down?
No, I don't.
But the MVP races are over in both leagues.
Yeah, but for sure.
They're 60-1.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, that's what I thought. I heard one today that I thought was worth $5.
Okay.
Senga is something in 3 with a 1-point ERA, and he's 100-1 to win the Cy Young. Pitching meaningful games.
Right.
Against schemes who
like
it doesn't matter.
It's worth $5.
Oh, without a doubt. He's 10,000 to 1.
Yes.
I wondered if you thought that. Now, the baseball all-star game, we can say this. It's the only one of the 4 that represents a real game.
Yeah, they do. They play the
one
real
is
game.
touch football. The other is hockey like the girls play. I mean, I don't mean it to be derogatory. I mean, no hitting.
No hitting, huh?
And the football, they don't play anymore. And basketball, 180, 179.
Yeah.
So it is the only.
If it ties, do they stop the game now? Is that?
No, that was just.
They play on.
That was Bud Seeley.
I wasn't sure if they still.
Well,
play
they put the guy in second, those days.
Right. Okay.
That's what's different.
All right.
Now that was his. They were out of pitchers that night.
Yeah.
Oh, you know they can only pitch 1 inning, for God's sake. You said something to me the other day. They showed a highlight of Parker in the All-Star game in the 8th inning.
Yeah.
He'd be halfway to Cancun by now.
Every guy tonight.
No.
Every guy. If you want to interview him, you better interview him in the dugout.
Get him in the first 4 innings. Because they're headed to Vegas. Or
they're
something.
gone.
They're going to the ESPYs tomorrow night.
They're gone. They're gone.
No, they're long gone.
Yes.
But it is the one that resembles it. Now, the good news about it, the wild cards have kept more teams in. However, the offset of that is if you're a buyer, you're going to pay.
Yeah. Yes, that's what the sellers are hoping. The sellers are hoping they get some good young prospects for who they're giving up.
Let me ask you, is Pittsburgh
I don't know who the
that?
buyer is. I don't know. I mean, I don't know who the sellers are. Are there any sellers besides
Well,
Pittsburgh,
the Pirates,
Colorado? I mean,
White Sox,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Pittsburgh.
But I'm saying I think all the rest of the teams thinking we have a chance.
Yeah, Miami, I would imagine.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, Tampa's always looking for a deal.
They got a good record, though.
No, they have a good record.
Yeah.
No.
They went sour now, but
Yeah.
up until then they were doing good.
I don't know. Whatever they're doing, people should watch.
They somehow get it done. Them in
do.
Houston. You just talked about Houston, too, the same way.
Wear it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is amazing.
But Houston does pay a lot more money than
Yeah.
Tampa.
Yeah.
Yeah, Houston's salary's up there.
Yeah.
Tampa's not.
The Red Sox and Mariners, you want to talk about streaks. I'll talk about streaks because they would like to play right through here. Let's just play through like they do.
Yeah, you have momentum going into this
keep
break.
playing.
They're winning every game, right?
Now, the draft was Sunday. If there's ever a draft that is a coin flip,
Totally.
the others are coin flips to an extent.
Nothing like
But
baseball.
generally in the first round in
Nothing
the
like
NFL,
baseball.
you get a starter, you get a Pro Bowler or something.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, I'm watching this kid pitch against Poland, or he's pitching against Struthers. I don't care who you are. You don't know if he can get a major leaguer out. There's no possible way to know.
I heard the stat that usually within 6 years, only 3 first rounders come up in the 6 years. Now, so they're all excited about, we got this guy. Listen, you're waiting 6 years for him.
And you don't know.
For every one that gets up there the year right away,
that's like,
there's 17 other ones that may come up when they're 30 years old.
It's like the Pirates are so lousy. Someone said the other day, they need hitting. Guy said, yeah, you're right. These guys aren't going to be up there for 6 years. Skeens will be living in Albuquerque in 6 years.
By the time they
He'll
get
be
hitters.
living in L.A., La Vida Loca. He'll be driving around in some Porsche.
Well, I guarantee he's not going to be in Pittsburgh. I don't know where it's going to be,
Oh.
but he's not going to be in Pittsburgh.
This one girl the other day said, I had to take her microphone. She was talking, and then they're young, and they do it. They're young ladies. They're learning the business. At least they're not fanboys like a couple.
Right.
I can't take fanboys. I cannot take fanboys. Call the guy, like we're going to call out the Browns here in a minute too, because it's another guy beating a girlfriend with a closed fist. Now, all you ever read about is how much they vet these guys.
They don't vet them
They
enough.
check everything. We have old FBI guys in our office. We check everything. We know. We talk to the managers.
They fell short again.
Now, first of all, the quarterback,
Yep.
which puts you 10 years back.
Right.
You already made your mistake with Johnny Manziel and the money man. Now this guy close-fisted his girlfriend.
Yes. So.
I mean, no.
So discouraging.
Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. It's alleged.
Right.
But
Well, they're only legend right now. They haven't proved the other.
they
Okay. I thought they had him
I mean,
already.
he deserves a day in
I
court.
thought they had him already. Okay.
Yeah, although,
didn't know that.
but anyway, the bottom line is, I just want to know how you can repeatedly
It's the Browns.
brag about, being thorough and then do that. But you know what? He doesn't have a contract.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
If the
find out what he did
the owner's wife is any
real,
type of a strong
I said
woman,
they find out if it's real. He
get him
might
out
not
of
get
there.
a contract.
Let's talk about NCAA football. It's around the corner. The magazines are out. Every team's going 12
I got
and
it,
0.
by the way.
Okay,
I got it. I'll
He
get it
gets
to
it, reads it on vacay, then we switch. I'm too cheap to buy them both. My God, though, you need you need your checkbook.
Oh no,
They're not $4 anymore.
23.
Yeah.
$23.
But anyhow, let's talk about the King. It's around the corner. Now, I know this is hard. Like, my cousin, his wife's father worked at Penn State. He didn't realize they were paying the players. And when I told him, like, at first he didn't believe me. I said, they just spent $27 million keeping, and they're literally spending million. No,
millions,
no.
not
If you
thousands.
happen to wager, DraftKings, whatever, those first couple weeks, I'm warning you, because it happened to me 2 years ago. 110-1, I went to first. I said, well, lucky I don't play big.
These are these teams that are coming. These teams are coming back.
New Mexico. Well, guess what? That quarterback's now
At
Vandy, and all of a sudden, that was New Mexico State.
Yeah.
They're loaded. So I'll wait a week. But let's say this for sure. These guys have retooled. West Virginia, 60 new guys. I think Dion has 50 new guys again.
Every team does.
Yeah.
No, every
And Al made
team.
a good point the other day. We were talking about it. Look at where they came from.
Yes.
He used to look at, oh, he was at Kent State.
Right.
He was at
Akron. Yeah.
Akron. Okay. Whoa, no, A&M, Mississippi.
That's where they're leaving.
Oklahoma, Alabama, Georgia,
Yeah.
Florida.
They move in league too now. That's another thing.
Yeah,
Never thought I'd see that.
That was a 2-year thing back in our day. 2-year sit.
Remember that?
You had to sit
Never did I think
so
that.
It never
okay,
happened.
You're going to leave Alabama and go to Georgia.
Never happened.
Happens all the time.
Never happened.
Yes.
No, they just changed
That money's being
They just changed
offered.
their docket. Now, here's all you need to know about it. Last year, Arizona State. I know they weren't picked to win. Okay, were they 5th? No. Were they 10th? No. They were picked 16th out of 16.
Yes.
And they won the stinking thing and almost beat Texas.
They had them on the road.
They had Texas on the road.
Yeah, Arizona State is the prime example of it could happen to any team this year. You're going to be saying, where'd that team come from? Then you look at their thing and you say, well, the quarterback came from UCLA, the running back. Yeah, there's no team stays.
And locally, Siparok's doing it on the D2 level.
You just read my mind. George and I are on the same track today. Talked to a guy today in the basketball world, and he said out loud to a high school kid, "You're the only one high school kid I'm talking to. I've decided
Portal.
I'm not talking to any high school kids anymore."
You can't.
He said, and our football coach is doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So straight out telling.
Yeah, you at least you're being honest.
I'm taking every kid from the portal.
That's like I heard Bruce Pearl talking. He said, "Listen, I take a year. I put 25 pounds on him. He practices with me, and I teach him how to play, and he goes and plays against me." He said, "I'm not doing it anymore."
Yeah.
He said, "I am not going
Good way
to
to
high
say
school."
it.
Right?
Yeah.
So you know it's coming. Texas Tech's
They're the ones that
They're
did it.
the outlier.
55
Watch
million.
them. Watch them. They had a good quarterback coming back and they had the player of the year in defense in the Big 12.
They don't have anything that looks like the team.
No.
They spent $55 million.
No,
They said
don't go
right
by
now,
last year.
Yeah.
Whatever
Look out
you do.
for a team that has went out and bought a brand new great team.
Yeah.
It's Texas Tech.
Yeah. No need to wait long
No.
either, too. You want to talk about good games. Week 0 has a bunch of
I
good
like
games.
that.
I don't
I like
know.
that.
But week 1, here's all I know. Manning is at the Horseshoe.
We're going to find out real quick.
You
Andy.
better be good. I'm going to warn you right now, Archie Jr. You better be good because those boys in the Horseshoe will be chasing.
Oh, yes.
Don't be all
There's
over
some
you. They read the papers too in Ohio.
There's some speed
You know,
on
they
that
read the
team.
papers in Ohio.
It's up in the locker room right
yeah,
now.
they know he's
Heisman
the
candidate number
Heisman
1.
favorite. Didn't start ever.
Yeah.
Has never started. Got beat out by a 7th rounder.
That's on the wall.
Yeah.
And Ohio State's coming back on national championship.
Yep.
They're saying we're not ready to win it again.
Yeah.
He's going to be in trouble.
Now, last week, the BYU quarterback left. The rumors he's going to end up at Stanford.
I saw you said that.
Yeah.
How about that's
Yeah.
interesting because
They haven't been good since the portal. Portal killed Stanford.
Yeah. And
Now, it didn't kill Vandy. Isn't that ironic?
yeah,
They're the same place in my mind.
Yeah. Oh, it is. Vandy's. So now Stanford's topping Vandy.
Well, if he get this
you know what I'm saying? Wait a minute.
And he plays Cal,
This
too.
is how Vandy did this?
Yeah.
We'll do it too. And Andrew Luck's their
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
he's the guy
their
out there now.
Commissioner or
Yes,
whatever,
whatever he's called,
this
yes,
nonsense. Oh, by the way, they contacted Urban Meyer and they said, "Would you like to be the general manager?"
of Stanford.
No, it was another big
Okay,
school.
okay.
He wouldn't hang him out to dry
Okay.
because they probably got someone else.
Okay.
And they said, "Urban, would you be interested?" He said, "Well, tell me." He said, "What I have to do?" They said, "Talk to the agents of these high school kids." He said, "Forget it." He said, "I'm out."
Talk to the agent.
Talk to the high school kids'
Yes.
agents.
Jeez, oh my.
That's where we are.
Yeah. That's,
And this kid at BYU, if you don't know the story, there was a rape allegation. And no one is condoning violence, believe me. But what happened, to clear himself, he had to admit to something that is against the code at BYU. and he basically threw himself out.
Out of BYU, yes.
Yeah, because that's just
Right.
not allowed there,
Right.
right or wrong.
Yes.
These schools are bringing in 60 guys, by the way. They're not bringing in 11 or 12. They're doing the old Mount Union routine, only a little more. Now, the NFL camp, so they open this week. The two teams playing in the Hall of Fame game, which is local.
So it's real
They're
practice.
here this week. Yeah, this is practice.
This is real practice,
Yeah,
not one of those OPAs
no.
mini things.
This is real practice.
So they play earlier this year.
They play early because there's an early Labor Day.
That's why.
So in other words, that game that's normally the 5th or 6th is the 4th, and the first Monday.
They play really early.
Yeah.
Because they understand July's almost over. That's how fast it's going.
It's here. Let's face it. It's here right now. Coaches on the hot seat. I'm saying in the NFL, the hottest seat is the Giants.
Okay.
Dable.
Okay.
You agree?
I know he is.
Dolphins, Capri Pants. He's on the hot seat.
That's the one I would pick number one.
Yeah, I wouldn't even.
I'd have to.
I would have never hired. He come in my interview room.
First of all, he could not dress like that.
Now, if he had his pants rolled
I got to
up.
admit.
Now, remember, Don Shula started this.
I got to admit this.
Yeah, I know I'm too old, and I'm right here to say it. But if he come in my interview and had his pants rolled up in the bottom, like my aunt used to when she got dandelion, that'd be the end of it. No, that'd be the end of it.
Dandelion.
Yeah, that'd be the end
No,
of
but
it.
it's the truth, though.
Yeah.
Because he just flaunts it.
Right.
He flaunts it, and he is flaunted like he's smarter than everybody else.
Yeah,
and you find out he isn't.
He's getting the Charlie Weiss maneuver.
Yes.
The Jets the same way. They don't know week in and week out. I mean,
they have tried to turn around with that new thing.
Yeah.
Because when he told Rodgers to hit the road, I'll give him credit.
Yeah, he did.
I'll say that's
Seattle. You got Seattle same way.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to try.
There's some new places.
Pete Carroll. I mean, we're going to see what he when you're mid-70s, you don't have a long leash. No, Vegas, you know what it's going to be. And Cleveland, I don't know what to say. When I heard this kid from Ohio State allegedly got in trouble, I said to myself, they're jinxed.
They keep throwing it
They're
out.
just completely jinxed. There's no question. NBA Summer League underway means absolutely. Now, look here. This is the biggest goose egg I can make.
They pay money for it, though.
It means nothing. They were getting $3,000 a seat.
George taught me that. George said this. You know how much money the seats went for?
That was the
Is that for flag? Is that for flag?
The flag.
By the way, he's not playing anymore?
They shut him down. He had 31 last night.
They saw what he could do.
Yeah, that's enough, Cooper. Yeah.
They saw what he could do.
As long as I don't have to look at his mother doing the too small line. As long as I don't have to see that.
You understand, Cooper, you should tell your mom.
Don't do that, Mom.
Mom, I can do this on my own.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
I don't need anybody else to get on TV.
Several trades, we know what's coming. The biggest name's Durant. Does he have it in the gas tank? I know he doesn't guard, but I know one thing. I watched the Olympics the last time, and if he wasn't in that game, U.S. is getting the silver.
Score machine.
The boy can score. You think the same way I do.
Yeah, he can score.
Now, it looks like some teams in the East have said, wait till next year. Celtics.
Because of injuries.
Yeah, Celtics.
They do it. They have had serious injuries.
They got rid of, Milwaukee lost, the great shooter.
Dame.
So they're basically waiting till next year.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there and see. New York looks like the favorite coming in.
And I could never count him being a favorite.
No. And Mike Brown, he's been fired.
Yeah, but I heard they did give it to Brunson's dad. He's
been fired by every team in the league.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Miscellaneous, our last minute, the Hoops tourney, 68 was fine. Guys, what are you doing? Don't mess with it when it works.
Yes.
What are they doing?
The greed.
Greed.
It's the greed again. That's what they want. They want an extra $3 million per game, and so that's.
Now I'm going to let you fill in the blank. The Browns have 4 quarterbacks, so
they don't have any.
There you go. We'll leave it at that. Win totals. Keep your eye on Illinois. I'm telling you right now, they're loaded. They don't play Michigan and Ohio State, and they have Penn State at home.
Yeah.
They are dangerous. Now I'm going to get after Kent State for a minute. I know you need the money, but when you're playing Oklahoma, Florida State, and Texas Tech, you're too greedy because somebody's not going to be able to play the other 9.
Yeah, they're going to say, well, you know what happened? We got 7 guys injured against
I think they'll lose by a combined 150 points.
They could.
Hey, thanks again for watching Bottom Line Sports Talk. See you next week.